Big clap.
All right, big massive clap. Perfect.
Smack that ass.
Smack that ass.
Gotta smack that ass.
Won't got no nope, it ain't no all together shots.
Okay. No, it's just doing 2-way.
Okay. All right. Damn.
We back, man.
It's weird being on
We
the side
back,
of
man.
like, on this end, you know.
Man,
Hey,
listen.
we want to interview. We'll talk about interviewing you.
We want to, yeah, of
Dude,
course.
I'm down. You down? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I can
He's
just
an
like
amazing man.
bitch about like the entertainment industry for a minute.
Okay.
Just be like, editors are so unappreciated. Extremely.
Big homie, how are you?
Good. All right, let's begin this thing.
All right.
So
We're recording.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
recording.
we live, bro. We going.
Oh shit.
We outside with it, bro.
All right.
So first off, I want to say thank you, both of you, for wanting to do this thing because it's not normal, you know, especially in my country of origin, Mexico, to have the perspective of people outside of the country. And this is one of those subjects that I think would be the most impactful because we're going through a transition that is not necessarily uncommon here in the US, but it is extremely political over there in Mexico.
Wow.
So
The irony of it, though, because so much weed is coming from there.
yeah, most of the
That is so ironic.
most of what we sell comes to the US.
Man.
So that's, you know, there's a lot of things that we can cover about it. The main point of it is pot, marijuana. Is it good? Is it bad?
Okay.
Does it have good points? Does it have bad points? Now, before we begin on the topic,
Okay.
I want to ask first you, Ron. Who are you? What do you do?
My name is Ron Taylor, also known as Measy Numbers. I'm an actor, entrepreneur, and all-around hustler.
And what about you, P-Boy?
Hey man, my name's Mike, aka P-Boy, precise, whatever. Yeah, I'm an actor. I like to make music, podcaster, and whatever else that's gonna get me the bag.
Nice. And would you call yourselves good people?
Great.
He said
good,
not
I'm
good, great.
Great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a bad person.
That's
Like,
it.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Ron, you just had a baby,
Just had a baby.
so you're a family man.
Family man. I also have other kids. So I'm a great person, good guy. Wake up, piss excellence. That's what we do.
That's nice.
And now you obviously have a house. We're at your house right now,
We're at the house. We're at the G4 Elite headquarters, actually.
and you pay your taxes. You do
For the most
everything
part.
abiding to
We're
the
not
law.
gonna go that deep, you know. but
Hey, this,
do that.
this dude, wow. So what's going on? Like
Yes.
y'all people over there who smoke weed don't pay taxes, none of that shit?
yes.
No,
we-
well,
we're,
here-
we're good people.
This is kind of the segue that I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
There's a stigma.
Okay.
All around Mexico, there's a stigma that marijuana is something of the devil, something of criminals, something that you only do if you're not a good person.
Really?
If you just if you dedicate yourself just to the street.
They look at you as a street person if you smoke marijuana.
Yes.
Really?
I remember when I was a kid, my mom would always say, like, the moment you inject yourself marijuana, like, it's not even seen as what you smoke. It's like
Inhalant.
at the level of heroin or something like that. It's put in that category.
Wow.
So the stigma is super bad.
Wow.
Now, you guys being good people, I don't see that the stigma can be applied to you because, you know, you...
Bro, I'm a regular person, bro. Like I don't know about like devil worshiping marijuana and stuff that they be on. But like, yeah, man, like whenever I was smoking heavy, you know, it's all about having to balance it out. You know what I'm trying to say? So marijuana can be bad, just like anything can be bad. If you play basketball too much, your knees might hurt. Your feet might hurt. You know what I'm saying? But basketball is a good thing. It's good for cardio. It's good for, but it can hurt you too. So it's all about balance is how I think about it. And me personally, like, I don't know. Like, I get it, I guess. When you see people smoking and they not doing well in life. But I seen a lot of people smoking, doing bad and well. So
What do you think, Ron?
I can piggyback off of what he's saying. It's definitely something that you got to have balance, and it's also has some good points. If you do have cancer, there are some holistic ways that people are being advised to smoke weed to help them possibly cure themselves, and it also eases pain. On the creative side, for artists, most artists are mostly under the influence when they create some of those biggest hits. So, it just creates creativity. So it's some good sides, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, I want to piggyback off of him. I want to piggyback off of him. When he mentioned like the health benefits, oh my God, if you Google or like ask somebody who's like knowledgeable about the marijuana health benefits, oh my God, like not only does it cure cancer, anxiety, like certain strains are good for anxiety and good for who knows like how many diseases, but certain diseases that's out there too that affect us. So it's like, man, like it's looked down upon and bad, but man, if you do research, you'll be surprised.
And I know that ancient civilizations used to use marijuana as
peace pipe
for not just recreational but also medical.
Like make it like a sermon or something or something they rub on.
You can sip it, you can drink it.
Yeah, it relaxes the muscles and everything. So I want to ask you guys the question because you two are in the entertainment industry. Ron, you're a director,
actor, executive producer, and yes, I'm a director.
And people, I mean, I've heard your songs, so you can sing. You've produced as well.
Right.
You're an actor too.
Yeah.
So being in the entertainment industry, has ever marijuana or pot being just working instrument that helps you relax, that helps you engage in the creative process or something?
Man, absolutely. But we got to be honest, and we got to be like, I want to be honest, man. I don't think marijuana is a problem. I think a person is a problem. You know what I'm trying to say? So if the person don't know how to handle themselves, like you can't smoke 10 blunts and go to a damn interview or like or like a read like a script read. You know what I'm saying? A table read. Like, so don't do that. Like, then you'll probably get
smoke
the stigma.
Responsibly. Know your
responsibly.
Levels. There's different levels. Some people smoke for a long time, so they can handle that. Some people gotta smoke one time a day. Sometimes my advice to new smokers is to do everything you gotta do first and then smoke last.
Okay.
Like make that your thing after you've done all your tasks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get used to it.
That's a
first.
good way of giving advice to young people.
Yeah, like anything, it comes with instructions. You know what I'm saying? So like anything, like so marijuana, like you gotta figure out who you is and how you act or how you change on the marijuana. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it is a changing agent. So long story short, like me personally, like I don't blame necessarily the drug. Like I blame the person because you can use water the wrong way and blow some shit up. You know what I'm saying? But water, we need that to live. You know what I'm saying? So like it's the person. You know what I mean?
Now, I wanted to touch on something that that you guys said, which is the person. Is the person that does it, because there's always that blame on the object, but not accountability on the person. Like, oh no, it wasn't him that killed the other guy. It was the gun, but he was the one that pulled the trigger.
Facts.
So. There's also this statement that says that marijuana is a gateway drug to like harder drugs. Do you agree or disagree, or do you think that is the person that it's already predisposed or wants to experience something more?
That's the
one that actually it wouldn't matter if it's marijuana or alcohol. It's just the person.
It's subject to your environment too, because some like in the hood, you see so many horror stories growing up. Like where you see your auntie on crack on the ground, she's asleep because she been up for 10 days sucking dick and getting money and shit. So she at grandma's house like on the ground. So you file, like you open the door, you see it ill. You like, I don't want to do crack. You know what I'm saying? Then you see your other people over there. You know what I'm saying? He doing this and that. So the hood sometimes make you aware of what not to do. So weed, you like, shit, I ain't seen nobody go kill themselves from weed, but this other shit, they moving around like zombies. So sometimes the people that use it as a gateway drug don't have that experience. So they do just want to keep trying it, and those end up being the horror stories because they never seen the outcome of it versus somebody who's seen it from like, damn, hell nah, don't do that.
Right.
What have you had any like experiences like that?
I mean, I want to piggyback off of what he said when he said that it's an environment thing. Mm-hmm. Because, all right, so in our neighborhood or what we call the hood, like you'll always see somebody smoke weed or whatever. That's like pretty much the first thing you do or whatever, like if you want to experiment. But what if, or in the white people neighborhood, I don't even want to say what if, like in the white people neighborhood, they get a hold of pills first. Pills. You know what I'm saying? Like they might get a hold of pills first. Pills of cocaine. And come to think about it, well, so I want to close that whole thing. I want to put a button on it. So all right, so it depends on the environment. It depends on the environment. A long story short, but I think honestly, like gateway drug, I think they just go hand to hand. Like, how are we gonna know if it's a gateway drug when everybody just kind of do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta have like a scientific test.
Everybody don't do it though.
But I'm saying like Mexico, generally speaking,
the whole stigma is that like marijuana is bad in Mexico and you're not a good person. And he's pretty much myth busting that, you know what, there are very successful people that smoke marijuana, that handle their business, that take care of their family, that are functioning, and then they got people that smoke marijuana that are bad and they just overdo it and they start doing other drugs. So it's two ways to flip the coin. I think you as a person just got to be raised right. You know what I mean? It's not the drugs, it's about your background.
What I was saying is everybody does it though. It's like in our neighborhood, everybody go to weed first. You know what I'm saying? Like true. That's what I mean by that.
It is the first.
So we don't know if it's gateway if everybody just go to weed first.
If they have the access to it.
Yeah, they had that. That's what they have access to first. That's what's
Orleans,
cooler.
They do
that's
heroin.
What's cooler. Whatever.
Heroin is getting pushed like that. Like it's crazy.
Some people don't like weed. They like pills or heroin, the needle or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So like I was saying, in Mexico, there's that huge stigma.
That's what I want to say. I wanted to put a button on it. Now I got a question for you and like for these Mexicans out here. All right, so there's a stigma on weed or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I want to ask, is there a stigma on cocaine? Because a lot of Mexicans I know do cocaine, but they look at you if you smoke weed like, oh no, you're a lazy person, or you're.
In my experience,
really, that's a good question.
Cocaine is seen as, if you can afford it, you're in the cartel.
Wow.
Like I'm not talking for everyone, but I was raised that the stigma with marijuana is for, the street.
For the streets.
But if you do cocaine, you're on a higher level. Just because you can afford it.
That's
you a boss because you do cocaine.
That's crazy. But that's true though, because cocaine is expensive.
True, though.
That is true, because cocaine
is more
expensive.
expensive, but it's not. That's not good. So that's telling kids that don't do weed. That's bad. But if you do cocaine, that's
you're a boss.
Good.
Yeah, like
that's
is that how it's really?
That's terrible.
Do they view cocaine as good?
It's not like it's good, but you don't hear that often about people that don't have money doing cocaine.
So everybody smokes cocaine.
Yeah, it's widely
so it's
available.
way more accepted.
Yes,
over there.
It's not like it's necessarily accepted, but it's like you want to hang out with the people that do it because they have money.
I got you. They accept it.
You know?
Yeah.
Man, that's some shit.
So piggyback riding from that, just the way we have that stigma on marijuana is something here in the U.S.
Had that stigma on cocaine.
It has that stigma on another drug.
Mm-hmm. Flocka, heroin. That's
cocaine.
Nah, cocaine I really look back down on. That's really like a party drug. Think about it.
In the city, but where I'm from in a small town, cocaine has a bad stigma. Okay. But in the city, like in the party city, I will say like cocaine is just wildly accepted here. Like if we go to LA, it's really like drinking water, right?
Everybody do cocaine.
What do you think on the prohibition of marijuana?
I'm happy for it. I'm happy for prohibition. I think it should be legalized in all 50 states, and they should just tax it, and everybody just walk away. Because the more you legalize things, the more you make it normal. It's not a big deal. The more you put a no, sometimes it draws more attention to people. Kids more like to be on the rebel side versus it's okay to do it. Now they like it's the whole myth about it is over with. They don't even want to do it no more.
Myth busted.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you think we have that? You know, when we are kids, adults tell us don't do that, and that's the thing that we want to do the most.
Facts.
Do you think that that's, you know, it's still applied being us adults?
Yes.
That there's such a taboo on not doing it that we're more encouraged to do it that way.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
question to you, B-Boy. What was your first experience with marijuana?
All right, so this is gonna be crazy, but like just like in y'all land in Mexico, like it's like that for us. Y'all like that with cocaine, but as a child, like I thought it was cool because the older kids that like my friends' brothers, older brothers, they was smoking weed and they was funny and they was cool and they was laughing and having. So I started at an early age. I started like, I hate to say this, but I started like 11, 12.
Really?
Yeah, that's about the time.
Yeah.
12.
You as well?
12. Yeah.
And was it a family member that gave it to you, or was it like a friend, or
It was my sister.
your?
It was my neighbor.
She was the first one
Your
with an
neighbor?
apartment.
My neighbor.
She was the first one with an apartment. We used to be high playing video games. That was the best times of my life. I swear, I had no responsibilities. I played all video games, and she worked at McDonald's, so she brought home all the cookies. So I was munching. I was munching on cookies the whole summer. Crazy.
Okay, so I want to touch on that because you know. Mexican moms have this idea that if you go to, let's say, a party and you smoke a bunch of weed, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna get riled up. You're probably gonna go and rob someone, or you're going to like have this ball of just craziness. But for experience, I know that's not the case.
No.
So what would happen on your experiences?
Okay.
What would happen on a real party where there's just blunts to smoke?
All right, if there's a party with just blunts to smoke, everybody gonna get like weed is a downer, so everybody gonna get more calm, relaxed, and want to eat.
Uber Eats.
Yeah, we're gonna order pizza. We're gonna order wings.
And if there's some girls around, sometimes you might feel some type of way, so you're gonna scoot a little closer to her.
It's gonna make you more romantic.
It was cold in here, girl. You get a little cozy when you be smoking. You just want to get a little cozier.
So to close this one up, I just want to get your guys' perspective on the question: is it good? And if it is, why is it prohibited?
I'll let people go first. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say whether it's good or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to the person. Like a person can make it bad, and someone can make it good. So like it's just it. And then it's up to the person whether the outcome gonna be good or bad.
I similarly agree. Just like marijuana is similar to alcohol, you shouldn't drink bottles and bottles of alcohol, would you? You'd be considered a drunk, right?
Yeah.
So you shouldn't smoke pounds and pounds of marijuana. You can't function sometimes, and it's not good. And then how are you gonna keep all your responsibilities going? And if you're a responsible person, then you don't want to do that. So smoke responsibly.
Responsibly. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. And
marijuana cures cancer.
Facts. Big old facts.